Up next we have Demonschool, which this was one you mentioned like when you got in the car when I picked you up from the airport, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I played this one," and like you're talking to me as if I had ever played it or
Yeah, for
heard of
some
it
reason I
before,
thought you did,
and I
but
was
that
like,
was
"I know
also
nothing about this game, so tell me about Demonschool."
yeah, that was also when I was like probably at my worst as far as like my post PAX haze of like mental fog. Was definitely when you picked me up from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Demon School is from Necrosoft. They announced it earlier this year. Um,
They announced it earlier this year. How would I have played it at PAX East
I
in
don't know,
2020
Trevor. I
then?
don't know. This was not the mental fog was there, man. I came home, I showered, and I literally soaked my feet and took a bath. Like I defogged, and then I slept for several hours today. So like now I know for sure. Like there's no way you would have played this game.
No, I mean, that's yeah.
I'm pretty sure I talked to either Finn or it was actually probably Cam Hawkins who played at like GDC or something.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's no way you would have known.
Nope. So
Um,
Demon School. What kind
yeah,
of game
Demon
is
School.
Demon School?
Demon School is like a really cool love letter. It's from Next Games, being published by Eastbird Games. Eastbird Games was like kind of to like have this entire setup. It was actually a really cool booth because they had like school desks with like laptops on that you could play the game on that you were playing the game on. And so it was like setting up like a school, and they also rolled out a CRT TV on a cart to be kind of like their
Trailers and
for the
and, like,
trailers for the
B-roll
people
footage and
walking
stuff.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they're like that, and so totally unique. Loved the heck out of it. It was awesome. The game is a real. I feel like it's a love letter to old Shin Megami Tensei games, like the games that came out pre Persona.
Mm-hmm.
It is takes place on an island. You play Faye, who is the last in a long line of demon slayers and demon hunters. Except there hasn't been a demon sighted in like 300 years, and all of a sudden demons are popping up here, and you and your friends that you gain through circumstance are the only people who can somehow remember. It seems like nobody can remember the demon activity that's been going on. Like they just don't recall that it's even happening the next day. And so it's a little bit of like not Groundhog's Day kind of amnesia, but some amnesia going on, and just an overall kind of like really cool uh high schoolers against like the forces of evil type stuff going on, a la Buffy or a la, other stuff. Faye is an awesome main character. Love her, like fell in love with her really quickly. She's a badass, and they are just all the other characters are really, really cool. There's Newt, who is kind of he's a full on like the black nerd, black otaku, little stereotype. All but like chill and cool. Like he has like a very cool, neat, pristine kind of like attitude and like style that he has. There's Destin, who's like a total himbo in gym shorts. And like I love these characters so much I would die for them. And I only spent like 30 to 45 minutes with them. They were awesome. It was an incredible demo. There was also a boss demo where like apparently by day 3, every day these two same people came by to try to speedrun the boss to see how fast they could get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of the intricacies of the grid system combat are really, really cool. And the way that different characters move around and what they do when they fight an enemy are very different as well. Even if you're at max health, if you heal yourself with Newt's abilities, Newt is able to like actually give you like a strength boost. And so even though you had full health, it doesn't matter. You want to give that bonus to your strength. There's also like hyper modes that you activate to activate special abilities when you attack, that each of them are different. And overall, it's just really, really cool. You also grow to know these people a bit more personally, and like, depending on who you ask for advice, a la Persona, you increase your friendship with them on that level. It's really very cool. I'm really looking forward to this game. It might be my game of the show. It's really up there.
Okay, cool. Moving on. Oh, do we have any kind of sense of? Obviously, you said only announced earlier this year. Is it like 2024?
It's TBD right now, but they say they're looking at 2023, but they're not firm on a date because they don't want like it could push to 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Got to talk to the president of Necrosoft Games while I was playing it. and was just super fun. He was giving me like tips and stuff about like how to approach certain things, and like, hey, you might want to try doing this and check this out, and like, oh, you might want to talk to this person. I like at one point I stopped at a dialogue choice and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, listen, I know I should be asking this person because she probably has the right answer, but Destin is offering an answer, and I know it's going to be wrong, but I also know it's going to be really funny. And he just nodded at me, and I said, okay, and I chose Destin, and it was hilarious. So good.